Swamp Things. I'm going on longer today. We extend the clip today, yo. We extend the clip today. We're going to keep it moving. Swamp Things. Big up to Swamp Things. That's a YouTube site that I've been seeing pop up in my algorithms lately a lot. And not my algorithms, my analytics actually. When I go into the analytics to see other channels that our audience watches well, I see Swamp Things pop up. And I was like, you know what? And I see them pop up regularly. Gang, do y'all know who Swamp Things is? The YouTube channel Swamp Things? Let me know in the comments. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Or you could just say yes or no. Let's see. They did a very interesting video the other day on the Crip Mac, Mr. Crip Mac. There it is. And they did a video on an Asian gang over here. 2 Asian gangs, the Asian Assassins, and I don't remember the name of the other gang that was from Regent Park. But the video was amazing. I was like, this guy is great. And he's not from here. I don't know what state he's from. So if you guys from Swamp Things do see this, you know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. Let me know where you repping. But I'm really, really entertained by these videos here. He did a great one on Crip Mac. Y'all know who Crip Mac is. You know what I'm saying? Crip Mac is a no jumper. I guess you can call him a no jumper employee at this point. He's been popping up all over the place. He's keeping 55th. I keep it 55th Street. Right? So I found his character pretty entertaining. I was like, wow. I know that they really do have guys in LA that talk like that. They're like, yo, keep it on Crip on gang. Buster, you a custer. Right? If you're a Crip, you gotta say, you a custer. You a custer fool. But this guy here apparently is not who he claims to be. And I want to show you all a quick video, or some of a quick video here from the people at Swamp Thing, or Swamp Storiez. Swamp Storiez. I keep on calling them Swamp Things. Swamp Storiez. My bad, gang. And here we go.
Video. Yeah, cuz whoever made that, you're
6 and 7 years.
DMs were flooded.
Okay.
the other name, so let's just, I am.
After seeing Crip Mac lie about his life story, diss me, and call out people that he's never met, I decided that I have to go in. After I dropped my original 55th Street video, my DMs were flooded with LA people telling me that Crip Mac is a complete fraud. Initially, I ignored these messages because I figured that it was just haters being haters. But once I saw that he dissed me, I decided to look into it myself. What if—
Big salute to Swamp Storiez, yo.
If I told you that everything Crip Mac has ever said was a lie and that keeping it 55th Street was never his life?
Keeping it 55th!
Keeping it 55th Street! Enough is enough. Today is the day where Crip Mac—
This motherfucker right here, he woke up and chose violence once Crip Mac responded to him. Apparently Crip Mac responded to his video of him talking about him. Like he did a review on him prior to this. Crip Mac wasn't happy. He said he didn't keep it 55th. And he's had some choice words to say about Swamp Storiez in the Cam Capone interview. And Swamp Storiez was like, oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. And he came back with a cannon.
Swamp Storiez again. But before we get into it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if
you're new.
You can also subscribe to the second channel where a man named Trevor Hurd was of Rancho Cucamonga, California. If you're unfamiliar, this is where the movie Next Friday was filmed.
No more locked doors! Gracias!
But it's also where a young man named Trevor Hurd was born in February of 1993.
Trevor Hurd.
Living in the suburbs, life was not always peaches and cream for young Trevor. In fact, at just 2 years old, his father, Trevor Sr., moved out to Orange County. However, his young mother named Crystal was able to hold down multiple jobs and get them a house in the nearby Ontario, California. This quiet and
they got Ontario, California too.
peaceful cul-de-sac is where Trevor spent the majority of his childhood, far from the wild streets of LA. From first to third grade, Trevor attended Newman Elementary in Chino Hills, one of the highly ranked schools in the Inland Empire. However, despite being a sheltered kid, Trevor had all sorts of behavioral.
That's a young Crip Mac right there for y'all who've never seen Crip Mac as a young 55th Crip.
Issues growing up.
I mean, this kid was jumping out of the window, you know.
Now, this guy does his research, okay? He does really good research because he found out about this guy's childhood life. No matter how much of a non-gangster he's trying to claim that, or a hood hopper that Crip Mac is supposed to allegedly be. Okay, I'll say allegedly because I got to go down to California and deal with them people at one point. He did say that he did have a troubled childhood, so he didn't leave that out.
At 6 and 7 years of age, you know, to go out and explore and come back, and we had to lock the windows, and I'm sure he felt incarcerated, and I know that feeling. But
all right.
School hours away. However, after 14 months, Trevor was expelled and sent back home to Chino, California.
So we put him in the military.
So he started in Chino, California, a suburb.
School, and they did drills, they did academics, they did PT. He was up early in the morning, and he was disciplined for about 14 months. Very challenging on me. Hold
on, what's this shit in the chat here? He is who he is. That's what had become. In the picture, he was a 15 Crip. Oh, don't worry, peace love. He's all kind of Crips.
So the military school didn't help him at all.
He got kicked out of military school. Kicked out of military.
Friend. This would be a man known as Mr. Gary.
So, okay.
Trevor returned home. His mother already had plans to move to Houston, Texas with her boyfriend. This would be a man known as Mr. Gary, who lived in the suburb of Katy, Texas. According to CMAC, he didn't move to Texas until 2009 or 2010.
So what?
Okay, so he moved to Texas in 2010.
What age was that you went to Texas?
Hold on, god damn it. Oh,
he can't remember. Don't worry, Swamp Stories got you.
2000, god damn it. 2009, 2010.
Okay.
That's a teenager on hood in Houston,
See, that's what you got Swamp Stories for. He does his research.
Texas. I did 2 years out there. I never graduated or nothing, but look, at least I went. Look.
But according to his mom, he
Entertainment says Gary touched Crip Mac.
actually moved there as a little kid.
Oh, so he was there 14 months?
Yeah.
Pause.
Age?
I want to say roughly 7 to 9.
Oh, young.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then at that
He was a
point,
bitty
that's when
baby.
he moved to Texas. And that's when he moved to Texas.
Yo.
Home from work, Trevor's mom walked in on something she never thought she'd see. She walked in on her beloved Mr. Gary with a Brock Lesnar lookalike. As you would expect, this
Yo. Hey, yo.
did everything for Mr. Gary, and Trevor and Crystal moved in with Granny Bear in Katy, Texas.
So, Mom Dukes' new boyfriend. She came home and she found him home with a Brock Lesnar lookalike.
However, Granny decided to send him to school in
Hey,
Houston
yo.
so he could be with a family friend.
So that's the young Crip Mac right there.
Little did Granny know this family friend was an official Rolling 60s member from Southwest.
Hey guys, if you're living in Ontario and drowning in...
Okay, so for the people now just want to catch up, he's in Houston. And this is where he started his gang life. Okay? Pay attention.
Houston. Well, when Trevor met him, he decided to tell him that he himself was an official Rolling 60s member from LA. He also... Wait.
This is the first gang that he joined. But when he joined them, he said, nah, B, I was already a Rolling 60 from time.
told him that he went by Woodard in the streets.
Rolling 60, so that's one.
Yeah.
If you meet Woodard, you know, he sophomore, junior, your senior year, you know, however.
And his name used to be Water.
He ended up going to Aces.
Okay, just walk us through y'all's relationship.
All right. His grandma stayed in Katy. You already know Katy is not an A-Leaf school.
The suburb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Fort B and ISD.
Mm-hmm. Right. I stayed.
Damn
I
near
always
Sugar
stayed at
Land.
A-Leaf, yeah. So he was registered to my house to go to Hastings because I went to Hastings.
The school he attended was Elsick Hastings, and it just so happened to be in a rolling 60s neighborhood. Well, when C-Mac got there, he began telling everyone that he was an official rolling 60s member from LA. To make matters worse, he even told them that—
Have you guys ever met this guy? Not Crip Mac specifically, but that guy who's like, nah, B, I used to be part of this crazy gang back where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I used to get it in back in my hometown. This is why I'm cool to you guys now. You know, he tries to be around the tough kids, and he's like, nah, fam, I used to run the shit back in my own town. Have you guys ever met that guy? You know what I'm saying? Because I met that guy. Okay? Everybody has met that one person who just caps crazy. Okay? They're like, fam, I used to be part of the wildest shit before you ever met me. Okay, so don't ever try to think of anything to try to do to me because I'm super gangster. You guys actually don't know about how a gangster really is. I'm gonna have to show you guys a little bit of stuff because apparently this little small town that you're in don't really know about gangsters like that.
they're doing everything wrong. How Suburban Trevor felt like he was in position to tell them
Entertainment, you're that guy? That's me!
anything is beyond me.
So when he came out here to us, he made it seem like he was put on. But you know,
he was already on.
He was from there. He was saying he was on the set.
He was saying
so now he don't have to get jumped in. He's already on. He gonna teach you how to be a Crip.
He was on the set.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, for contrast, let's let Suburban Trevor tell the story himself.
Suburban
Y'all
Trevor!
not doing right out here. Crips don't get along with Crips in LA.
He's going in!
And you know, didn't say nothing, kill. And then, they dope me and beat the out of me.
Well, that was not the real reason he was DP'd. It was actually for false claiming 60s.
Hold on. Can't forget that. Man got one gang, one DP, okay? Right? And for the people who don't know DP, that's disciplinary, forgot the other word that goes with it. All right, I'm not a gang member. But if you make a mistake or you do anything against the gang, they have the right to beat you down for a certain amount of time. I don't know who holds the timer and says, hold on, 90 seconds, go. And then they just, you know what I'm saying? For about that amount of time until the person says, okay, stop. How you feeling there, bro? Bloody.
You see Crip back around, he's hanging around, and he comes to Hood Day. Mm-hmm. So that's Texas Hood Day you talking about?
Texas Hood Day.
For the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay, so he coming to the Hood Day, and at the Hood Day, he on the set.
Yeah, nah.
According to
him.
Okay. And he has to be like 15, 16, 14 around the
16. I'm gonna say 16, 17. Don't get it twisted. He always was big Crip, you know what I'm saying?
50 feet?
If you get what I'm saying.
The Houston 60s thought that he was an official member from LA and they accepted him in. But once they got a call from LA, everything would go bad.
A year later, he been thugging with you.
Thugging.
Y'all rocking.
A year, gang. A year this nigga was thugging with these guys. Like, running around, seeing all of the dirt that they do.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all get a call.
Treating them like family and all that.
And y'all get a call from the motherland.
Yeah.
Cali.
Yeah, we talking to him, everything. Woo-woo. They was like, nah, cuz ain't never get put on. So, you already know that's a total offense.
Road to Success says Crip Mac's using the Andrew Tate blueprint. Facts.
To everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who put they blood, sweat, and tears of this shit, but don't play with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a from. Don't play with it.
So now they're cheesed.
React when y'all got the news that
okay, let's fast
Playing
forward.
a rolling 60, he decided to head back to Cali. And
So he bounced. It's like, I'm off this. I'm out of here.
here is where the story gets even more twisted. C-Mac claims that he went from Houston to South Central at 16.
Packed my shit and ran back to LA. I was on 59th and 8th Avenue by Crenshaw and Slauson by Nips Hood. I was in the Dorset Village with them niggas over there. You know, then I moved with my auntie on 45th and Western.
But in
It makes me wonder, does he even talk like that?
You know, I was on 55th, and then I went on 59 and West, and then, you know, I wanted to get myself an OE.
reality, C-Mac was living in Chino and attending Fontana High School. If you don't believe me, he actually said it on his old Facebook page, and he's in the class of 2011 yearbook. But just because he was living in the suburbs does not mean that he wasn't banging. In fact, he started his own hood. On December 22nd, 2012, Crip Mac officially started the Trey Chino Gator Crips. But wait, later that same day, he actually changed the name to the Trey Deuce Chino Gator Crips. I suppose
What am I seeing here? You started 2 gangs in one day? That's gang. That's gang.
they moved the block over or something? I don't know. But here's how committed he was. He decided he would get them tatted on his arm. Well, it's actually not a they, because C-Mac was the
Hold on, he already had a teardrop. Where you got it? How you already got a teardrop, my G?
only member. Because of this, he had ultimate control, kind of like a Madden franchise. He chose Chino as the city, a gator as the logo, and green as their color. So from what I
can't with this nigga, he's going in.
assume, C-Mac would stand outside his cul-de-sac, wave his green rag, and wait for any devious soccer moms to roll down the block. But wait, just a week later, their name would change once again, now known as the 4-5 Chino Gators. Well,
okay, so let's stop. Rolling Crips. Rolling 60 Crips, my bad. That's the first one that he allegedly was in. He said that he was in when he told the Texas guys. So he lied about the first one, but he got to join the second one. So he got to be a Rolling 60 2 times in his mind. Okay, 1 time for real. And then from there, he moved down to Chino. And he started the 45th something, and then he switched it. So now he's in. We got 4 gangs, 1 DP so far. Okay, let's keep it moving.
this only lasted for 8 more days, as C-Mac then decided that he was a 5-deuce Hoover.
Okay, 5 gangs, 1 DP. Okay, so we're stacking up. This guy, holy smokes, bro! You've been in a lot of gangs.
Even dissed
And he made up 3 of the gangs already on his own. He's the leader and only member of 3 of the gangs. Okay, the latter.
whole neighborhood card. Yes, in 2012, Crip Mac claimed Hoover and dissed the whole neighborhood card. If you ask,
oh, you mean the guy who has Hoover Killer on his forehead? He was a Hoover Crip too? Shit, I'm running out of fingers. 6 gangs, 1 DP. Jesus Christ, bro. You're a gang whore.
me, that's not keeping it nifty on 50s.
It's
well,
not.
his life as an internet Hoover would not last long, as now he was on to claiming different
This nigga called him an internet Hoover.
hoods. On January 24th, 2013,
Here we go. One more.
C-Mac was invited to a party hosted by the Trey 57 Pomona Crips.
Trey
And what do you know,
57s.
just 2 days later, C-Mac is on Facebook claiming Trey 57 and dissing their opposition.
7
At this point,
gangs.
Crip Mac is like the Tiana Trump of the LA street.
1 DP.
But wait, we're not even in the LA chapter of his life yet, and from here it only gets worse. Before going to LA, C-Mac would claim one more made-up set, the 7-1 Chino Villains. Well, this did not
8
last
gangs.
long, and now he was on
1 DP.
to his next venture, rapping.
Gotta let it breathe.
Money every time, get money. Your girl like me, and my swag is so official.
At this point, he's already 20 years old.
The man's
They
been in
decided to let him in. So in August of
Okay. I almost missed the gang. We gotta go back 1 second here. So by 20, he's done 8 gangs, got DP'd once. Okay? We gotta keep track here, all right? There's a lot of gangs to keep track of. Not a lot of gangs, but a lot of what would you call that? Memberships or enrollments? Yes, enrollments. He's been enrolled many times and then gotta come back, gotta run it back again.
2013, Crip Mac officially joined the Rolling 60s.
9
At 20 years old, his lifelong dream had finally come true.
Okay.
Crip Mac had made it out of the suburbs and into the streets of South Central.
So the 9th gang, he finally in real life got to be in the one that was the number 1 that he originally lied about. Allegedly. You know, according to Swamp Stories. This could all be cap. Crip Mac could be keeping it super extra 50th Street.
Central LA, the reverse of what everyone else in the world is trying to do. I guess Crip Mac was the original John Moran. Well, unfortunately, his life as a Rolling 60 would not last long. In fact, after just a year, he was DP'd and put off the set.
Bro, you have to slow down, my guy. 9 gangs, 2 DPs. Jesus Christ, bro, you're a glutton for punishment.
However it went, I didn't make the cut through the GP. I got put off, whatever.
His dream life was now over with. He literally tried everything possible to become a respected member of something. He then
Sad times, hard times.
decided to move to Vegas with his mother for the next year. But after a year in Vegas, C-Mac returned to South Central LA as he decided to give banging one more try.
Let's go, C-Mac.
Sometime between January of 2015 and 2017, C-Mac was officially put on to 55th Street. This means that he was put on between the ages of 22 and 24 years old. Regardless, from this day, it's been 55th Street ever since. Why they'd accept an applicant like him who's been tossed around, I don't know. After a year of being a 55th Street member, C-Mac was arrested and sent to jail for stealing a bike.
One
C-Mac
arrest.
actually did 2 years in prison. Program time 5. Well, after being released,
That's stripes right there, bro. You got arrested, bro. Niggas, you're a gangster. So we got 9 gangs. Facts. Yo, I can't make this up. I wish I was lying. Okay, I didn't even want to find this. I didn't want to find this. Okay, what is it? 2020. Now he's in his 10th gang. 10. 2 DPs. 1 arrest for a bike. You know what I'm saying? What a life.
in 2020, he returned to LA with content creation on his mind. At first, it was simply funny videos that caught people's attention.
I think, okay, right here is where we're pretty much caught up. Okay, I'll stop there. Okay? 'Cause, boy, Swamp Things, I don't know what this man said about you guys, or actually I do know what he said. I heard what he said. Hold on, let me get a proper thummy. Oh, this one's perfect.
Shocked because they didn't even...
I don't know what he said to really get under this man's skin, but this video's great, bro. The research done in this, amazing. Pretty much after this, he goes on to talk about the whole No Jumper stuff and how he joined the No Jumper team, and we can end at the 55th Crip gang that he's in now, that he's like claiming 55th. All right, we could stop there. Yo, we got a good set of people in life. Smash that like button, please, for anybody who's just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? We out here on a Friday afternoon cooking up content. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think of this, gang? Do you guys know a Crip Mac type? A man who's hood hopped, who's been in like maybe not 10 gangs. 10 is a lot. All right? But maybe 4 gangs? Possibly? Because they're out there. And this video here, it has, how many views it got on it right here? What the boy working with here out in Swamp Stories? 9 days, 568,000 views. Big salute to Adam 22. Because in the end of the day, he always lands on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He's like a cat. Okay, he always lands on his feet. But he's got to do a different vetting process over there, because there is a point in this video where he's like, because part of whole Crip Mac's whole thing now is like he talks tough. He's a quote unquote reforming gangster, but like, he's offering a lot of fades. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to fight Bosco 100. What's it? Bosco 100 or Bosco 300, whatever his name is. Bosco. You know Bosco, right? Blood nigga. Be on Vlad TV. He wanted to fight Blueface. Blueface, baby. There was a thing about Blueface here. What's this thing about Blueface? Here, right here.
I'm a play ball Crip. I really do this shit in real life. My Cripping is more legit than Cub. I'm just gonna keep it like that. It's five ever like that.
This is where he talks about Blueface. Watch this, gang.
Real legit.
Blueface, baby.
Blueface is no. Yeah, I'm break. Blueface is no.
Now everyone was worried about what would happen if Crip Mac ran into Blueface. But what we must remember
Y'all ready for
is
this?
that deep down he's still suburban Trevor from Chino Hills. This is
Suburban
what actually
Trevor.
happened when he ran into
Wait for it.
Blueface.
Blueface, baby.
Blueface, baby. Wait a minute. I thought you was gonna break his nose. But wait a minute. I don't see any swinging going on there. Maybe it was after the cameras went off. He was trying to keep it 55. You see the 55 on the back of his head? He's keeping it 55th Street. And salute to the 55th Street real gangsters over there, okay? I don't want no smoke with y'all, okay? For real. But you might want to peep this Swamp Stories thing. It's kind of detailed. The man's bowing. The man turned Chinese. Holy.
You may be wondering why C-Mac didn't keep the same energy, but this might be why.
No. Swamp Stories, stop. Stop, bro. Stop. Rewind.
Happened when he ran into Blue.
My boy, can
I don't even know what to say. Even after he was friendly in person.
So yeah. Oh man. What's happening, man? Why is the internet like this? I'm telling you, somewhere in 2017, 2018, a vortex opened up and just everything just pooped out. It wasn't like everybody just emerged. Like they all emerged as adults. They weren't even children. They just came out and they were ready to influence. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe the vortex closed or something, but like at that point when it just opened up, and I'm telling you, Lil Tay, Wovicki, Crip Mac rolled out there. That's 50 feet. All just this, a bunch of shit. Just all came out of that vortex into the world that we are watching now. I'm telling you, fam. We might need to go check on that and make sure that it's closed and no more like trash is just flowing out. Entertainment said, top 5 was fun. Yo, chill. That's the homie. But yeah. I'm gonna leave that alone. But a lot of people came out of that vortex. It was plentiful. Okay? And they're all here now, just inhabiting the internet. Well, some of them are capping. They're faking their deaths. They're faking their sets. The man, it was 10 sets. 2 DP. No, he got 3 DPs because remember, he got DP'd by the 55th. Right? That was recently. Y'all remember that one for the people who follow the No Jumper universe. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. What's the score? 10 gangs, 3 DPs, 3 arrests. Okay? Because after the bicycle, he got arrested for, I think, a burner. And then I think he got arrested again. And this is during the time he was now in the No Jumper universe. Okay? So he's keeping it super gangster. And I don't know if there was a burner involved. I'm just speculating. I don't remember, but he got 2 more charges over his crippin' time. So he's been in 10 gangs, been arrested 3 times, and has been DP'd 3 times. That right there, if there was a gang record, bro, you are the triple double of freaking gangbanging, my nigga. Holy, give this nigga an air horn for real. This nigga scored a triple double gangbanging. What the heck? How you do that, bro? This nigga's the LeBron James of gangbanging. The Steph Curry, may I say. Or is that the other way around? I don't know. Is that a bad thing? You know, if you want to be the best gangbanger you can be, join as many gangs as you can. No? I'm asking you a rhetorical question. I know the answer to that. Don't worry, gang. I'm not stupid. I've been out in these streets. You're not supposed to join multiple. The more gangs you join, the more gangster you get. Right? Don't worry. Just keep on joining more gangs. And that's going to up your gangster scale, your street cred so high because you've been in so many gangs, you know everything about Crippin'. Like Tekashi. Tekashi was in like 2 gangs. Wasn't he a blood? And then he was a Crip, then he was a blood. So see, he knows how to do it. He's following the methods. Right? Join as many gangs. Okay, so comment gang. If we're going to go by Swamp Stories and the research that they've done and what Crip Mac is doing, for all you, I'm not going to say for you youngins out there, I'm not trying to give y'all no lessons. But if you really want to be gangster, then you got to join a lot of gangs. Instead of like only being in one and keeping it loyal, keeping it 50-50, you got to be in like 20 of them. And now you're a gangster. Once you pass 10, you might be a quadruple OG. Listen, salute to you, Crip Mac. Just be yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? He seems to be a good content creator. Right? He's fixed his cadence into a way where he talks like this all the time, and then he just ain't real Crippin' like me. Right? Run with that, fam. Be a voiceover actor. What are we talking about, bro? Holla at me. I'll show you how to get a bag, fam. Let's go, man.
We love hip hop.